It's a bronze bull that they put you inside and light a fire underneath.
Okay.
And it's hooked up with a lot of horns inside to make your screams sound like bull rages.
Which is, just excessive.
Yes, that's just for laughs and giggles.
For shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Yes. Not the best shits and giggles.
This is the vibe. This is the vibe.
I don't know, but
This is not
we
the vibe.
just
This is
spent
not the
a
vibe.
good 30 minutes on comedy,
Okay, this is not the vibe.
prepping,
Okay, this is not the vibe.
getting ready, and all of a sudden, yo, they torture your bitch ass. They burn your ass on
Let me
fire.
tell you how to cook people.
Exactly.
Let me tell you how cannibalism started.
Okay, see, all right. Whatever happens in your house stays in your house.
No, we don't eat people.
Oh, now,
We
now
don't eat
you guys are
people
so
anymore.
quiet.
Just eat feelings. That's the only thing we eat.
I'm trying to see if we have anything to talk about today. And honestly, I think we have jack shit.
Okay, let's start with a question.
Oh,
Okay.
what kind of tree are you?
Are you a city?
You a city?
No.
If you were a city,
No,
what city would you
Both
be?
of those questions have been asked previously and no longer need to be asked.
Alhamdulillah.
If you were an artisan, Turkey, what kind of artisan would you be? Would you be a blacksmith? Would you create, shields? What would you do?
Oh,
It'd be a brush.
yeah, definitely.
Just
Would you be the
a
village?
human brush.
What? Well, hold up. What are the genres?
You
of
could be a stonemason. You could be a woodcutter. You could be a shaman.
woodcutter? Nice.
I know who it was. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, shoot.
Turks, a
What?
dishwasher.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's
the one.
what's up.
Dishwasher.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
They did.
I would be a copier and a shredder at medieval times. I would literally copy stuff and shred stuff.
Okay, the people that copied stuff are really well paid and stuff, right?
Yeah,
They did
but
trap.
they don't talk about the people that shred stuff.
You don't know enough about
Yes,
those.
exactly.
Oh,
Okay.
I apologize to everybody.
What kind of artisan would you be?
Me?
Yeah.
A microphone.
A microphone?
Yes.
Okay, so you would be the guy who stands in
Yeah,
the middle of the
yeah.
village screaming
Yes,
at people.
exactly.
Yeah, next to
Stop.
yeah.
Let me tell you.
I today.
Let me tell you how bad it is. I remember the first time I went to Italy, right?
Okay.
The second I landed, we got picked up from the airport and we were taken to the hotel.
Okay.
Guess the first thing I noticed when we got out of the airport?
What?
We were between a bunch of houses
Okay.
and there was a bunch of old men just sitting out the window, just staring at people. I was like, I'm home. I'm
What do
home.
you
So this
expect,
is your
man?
CCTV, my guy.
They
Huh?
just sitting there like this, looking at it, and they're just talking shit to each other about other people. The conversation's going.
See that stupid hat?
Yeah, they point.
Yeah. Oh, this guy's been here for 2 weeks. See you later. See
I
you
felt
later.
home, bro. This is home.
That is the life, honestly.
I'm telling you, that was home. That
What
wasn't the life.
What is it called?
Bro, every city I went to, even when I was staying like in the center of the city, right? You open up the hotel windows, there's someone across from you just staring,
at you.
just looking at people.
And that tells you why Italy has a shit economy. No, it doesn't. But
Wow.
You
No.
know, Italy, if you want to have him,
Yeah, please.
you can have him.
Actually,
we don't need him.
Think he'll do more damage
We
over
didn't-
there.
we
but
didn't even ask for him.
take him.
he just happened to show
He
up
just
here.
happened to show up and be here. Oh,
One
I
lucky
can't.
day.
What a lucky day.
One lucky day. Trying to figure
Mm.
out what kind of artisan I would be.
What would you be? Is that why you asked
Trash.
the question?
You would be trash.
I would be trash.
You would be trash.
I think I would be the shaman.
The shaman?
Yeah, I think I would need lead people, spiritually and medicinally as well.
Medicinally.
Bruh.
That in a
In another village, I might be burned as a witch, but
Yes.
What was one of
you
the
would.
most prestigious jobs next to a king?
the shaman.
No,
See,
no, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Who was closest to the king?
Who was closest to the king? The king's son, the king's wife, the queen.
Who was the closest person to the king that people would go to because they knew that he had the ear of the king?
Okay, see
The
that
dude that
was
wipes the butts?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
That was in a very specific
Exactly.
context, though.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
The ass wiper.
Yes.
that's you, my
I
guy.
would be the ass
You would
wiper.
be the ass
You are
wiper.
the bumper clock.
Like
You are the bumper cloth.
I think I would be able to give him great conversation.
Oh, yeah, you will.
And advice.
Yeah.
and
Corn
advice.
today, sir.
Yo, relax. Relax.
People are eating.
Yo,
Breakfast,
relax.
bro.
I'm sorry.
Relax.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Where
I'm
do we
sorry.
live, guys?
sorry.
But still,
Whoa, that was
that guy was important.
that was important.
Yeah,
I think he also tasted the king's food.
How about we just go away?
Yes, please.
I bet he
Yes,
did.
please.
Okay. He had many duties.
I bet he did.
Duties. Seriously. Seriously.
Yo, stop this childish bullshit. Y'all are grown adults. You're grown adults. What the fuck?
I mean, it wasn't his duty.
Shut the fuck up. Alright, this conversation is over.
This is all the energy
Oh
we
my
can't get out in
God.
meetings
Okay.
and formal settings. So we need to get it out here.
It's been a rough week.
been a
And the
long
week didn't
one.
start.
Oh my god.
Wow.
See,
Oh.
that's the right kind of energy.
Oh my
Guys,
god.
can we begin now?
begin. Oh my god.
God.
I hate y'all.
Like, oh my god. Tears.
Oh my god.
Duties.
Yo, seriously, we need to like.
We need to begin. Okay, this is what we need to do.
Oh, hold up. I'm just stalling time to figure out which episode this is. That's good. That's good.
It's,
Hey, welcome
yeah.
to Past the Kabsa episode 52. Man, I got a lock.
Okay.
Or Instagram. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to episode 52. It's your boy Adil. I got the homie Tux right behind me.
Hey,
I got the homie Champs somewhere around me.
Hello.
What's happening? What's popping? What's good? We missed y'all. It's been a long ass couple of days. And we didn't record early last time, right? Oh, we did record early.
we did.
Yeah, that's the
I
episode was
have no
trash.
idea. I've seen so many of you people.
That's why
over the
yesterday when
past,
we came back,
week.
I didn't touch any of the footage that we have. I didn't do nothing. The whole day I did nothing at all. So I can just energize to have y'all back. Because I too much.
You were
Zero
Like,
energy. my
seriously,
God.
too much.
Yeah, he
Yesterday,
got
I
sick.
needed.
Yeah, okay, I don't blame
This is
you.
why yesterday I told him, like, yo, go relax.
Yeah.
Let's, let's knock the day off because the last week, man, it's been rough.
Man, I
Too
don't,
much of you guys.
I don't blame you for getting sick of us, honestly. I'm sick of us.
We were doing something for, we were
doing
visiting Nur
something.
Riyadh.
Yes.
We were visiting all the art installations. We'll get to, I think, next podcast. It's over now. Like, you guys have already missed out.
Yeah.
But we'll have something.
Some
for
of y'all were lucky enough to not miss out. I hope there's more of you that exist, but I'm not that optimistic, honestly.
You don't believe in
So
your people.
Boring.
No, I do. I do believe in my people. But it's
Alright.
good to be back. It's good to be here, honestly. It feels good to
These are all lies, by the way.
have you guys
I'm
online.
looking forward to this podcast
You're
because of a couple of things that happened this week.
Oh,
Okay.
tell
But-
us
but
more.
let's start with a bunch of bullshit real quick. Did you know? Listen up. Did you know that Warner Music Group is opening an office in Riyadh?
Are they now?
Yes, they are.
Is this post Rotana acquisition?
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
So they are now in business.
Yes, they are.
Okay. That is good.
Wait,
to know.
where was Rotana's headquarters?
I think it was in Beirut or no, Dubai.
I have no idea.
I think it's in Dubai. Dubai.
It's
Dubai.
not here. No.
No, it's not here.
Okay.
No. But
Interesting.
everybody's come back here. Like NBC is old. I think NBC is building something big here.
They
Not
are.
building. They're renting something big. NBC right now is in DQ, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, it is in DQ.
Mm.
Yeah, it is in DQ. And I think Al Arabi is also in DQ.
They're
Yes.
moving the production capacity.
Yeah, that's what
Studios. We're
that's-
gonna be having studios.
That's the rumor.
Yes.
A lot of things actually happening. Amazon, since Jeff Bezos took a knee and kissed the ring. I don't know. I love the
Wow.
grin, by the way, guy.
Uh-huh.
They are looking for. They have offering 1,500 jobs on the out.
They're expanding.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Riyadh.
yeah, because they took Souk.com
Yes.
and then they realized during the pandemic, yo, this is a huge ass market that we need to be there.
And there's a lot.
We
of
have
people
to be there.
who want to buy a lot of things.
Exactly. And Noon has been doing well in the region. They're like,
Noon-
oh, okay, let's go close that shop up.
Bro, the
think
guy's been
so.
talking about buying fucking toothbrush and toothpaste from Noon. Like, why? They're like,
Yeah.
it's just easier.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
My
Same day delivery
sister's
too.
living on that thing right
Yeah.
now. Yeah. All groceries, everything.
All free
Everything.
delivery.
Let me tell you this.
all-
I was looking for packing tape
Okay.
and I went to a place here and they were charging, I think, 12 for one.
Okay. 12 riyals. Okay.
Yeah, 12 riyal for one.
No, 12,000.
Yes,
For-
yes,
for-
12,000.
Yeah,
Yes, yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
Privilege.
See, that's the problem with the wealthy
Yes.
people. They think they think small things are expensive.
Are you talking thousands or gold bars?
That's awesome. I'll give you 6 gold bars. So, oh yeah, too close to home.
Yes.
so what's the name? I went on Noon. I think you get a full box for 32
Okay.
and same day delivery
So you
or next day delivery. My bad.
Yeah, that's the thing. And
That's
you order.
good.
You order today, you get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's what next day delivery means. Well done. You've been keeping up, my guy. You've been keeping up. Well done. No.
It's in
I
Riyadh.
appreciate.
Respect.
I see
You're growing.
development.
I see growth.
Yes,
I see growth.
Do they not have same day
Yes,
delivery?
I've seen growth.
That's
Yes, there we
the
go.
question.
What?
Do they not have same day delivery?
Who?
Like I order
Amazon?
in the morning. No. I
No,
order in
no,
the
no.
morning, gets there in the evening.
No, I don't think so. Maybe on some items, depending on the warehouse.
What does Amazon Prime do? Is it same day delivery or next day delivery?
Well, in the States, Amazon Prime is much, much bigger than it is right
Yeah.
here. But
I think you order something and
because
then just a dude
Amazon
will
Prime,
come
you
running.
get also
I don't
like
know.
Amazon TV, you get all this other things with it.
That's what's happening here too.
Why are you giggling to
I'm
yourself?
just thinking, I'm moving on. I'm moving on in my head. Okay,
Okay.
go. Okay.
Well, anyway, I think Amazon Prime is still not that great here.
Like I think here you get much cheaper shipping, if I'm not mistaken.
The problem is that you need
For
to really
international
check the
items.
pricing
Mm.
because some people will mark up and you'll think it's the official, like it will say by Sony, but it's not really Sony. It's
Okay.
distributors of Sony. So you'll go look at a PlayStation and you see all these like ridiculous prices because people put their own prices. So you need to be careful when shopping and
Like
seeing
buying
and
from the
comparing prices.
buying from the official Amazon source, right?
Not even from official
the
Amazon
marketplace
source.
or the
You can have
resellers.
people who have like good reviews and stuff like that. So you just kind of have to pay attention. Who else? Huawei is opening its biggest flagship outside of China here in Riyadh.
Oh,
Okay.
By the way, this was announced like a while ago too. I just forgot about it.
Okay.
I just remembered it when I was looking at the list because when I read about WMG, Western Warner Music Group coming here, I was like, no, okay, who else is coming here? Because we already talked about Google and
Yeah.
Alibaba coming here for cloud computing.
Okay.
Samsung is also opening here, and now you have Amazon. Vice just announced. Did you guys see the Vice thing I sent you?
They
I
opened a
did.
media
I
office.
did.
Yeah,
It's
in
interesting.
Jax.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be B2B.
Interesting.
Who else?
Wait, Huawei is are they opening like a store or
A store.
HQ or some sort of?
Of course, HQ and a store.
So what does
Interesting.
Huawei sell other than phones right now?
Oh, they sell a lot of things. You see that router over there? That's a
Yeah.
Huawei.
Okay, so they sell laptops,
Yes, phones,
tablets,
laptops, yeah, everything.
Everything.
Everything
Okay.
that Samsung does.
Yes.
Everything that Samsung does.
Yeah.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
they're a full consumer
Yes.
tech company.
Also, the 5G. Remember the problem with 5G?
Yeah.
They built the best 5G technology,
And we're
and the
using
US
that.
has been fighting them. So no, we're not using it.
We're not using it.
Yeah, the US has been like assholeish about it because
Okay.
it's a data battle.
Okay.
And so if everyone goes to Huawei, then China gets all the data.
So that's why they did the whole thing with Huawei when they kidnapped somebody.
They
kidnapped
kidnapped.
somebody.
No, more they kidnapped.
No.
They
They jailed
his
his
daughter.
daughter.
Yeah.
in Canada
Yes. In
and
Canada.
extradited to the States.
Yes.
So it was a kidnap.
Yes. It is. It is. No, literally. Yeah. It is.
Fair
It is.
enough,
It is.
fair
It
enough.
is. Yeah, it is.
It's an international.
Oh, okay.
No.
No, we're
on
not.
point.
Yeah,
On
on
point. I
point.
didn't even try. On point. I didn't even try.
Like you go to one country and you
The board is telling us something. This is a Ouija board.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm looking forward to seeing, that open up. I wonder where
Well, for anyone who's interested in that story, so Huawei, I think his daughter was the head of the company at that time.
one of the VPs. I think
She's one of the VPs. And so the US wanted to put pressure on Huawei, so they went and they.
When we say Huawei, it is the Huawei CEO. It is not the Huawei. His name is not Huawei.
Not Huawei man.
Yeah,
We're
it's
talking
not
about Huawei.
man,
Everyone knows
exactly.
Huawei.
Not Huawei man.
Huawei is a company.
Yes.
Okay, we're talking about a company.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
the company
basically-
doesn't have a daughter. The CEO has a daughter.
Exactly.
Yes, the CEO of Huawei.
Yes.
No.
The founder.
Yeah,
The
the founder.
founder?
There you go.
Okay.
The founder, not the
founder,
CEO.
okay.
Because she's the CEO, I think.
She is a VP.
She's a VP.
Yes.
Who's the
Okay.
CEO?
He is,
Who gives a shit?
Yes.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Somebody.
anyway,
is the CEO.
everyone's playing foul. Let's put
Yes.
it that way.
And she was kidnapped.
It's like just America's American. What it is? What's going there?
What it is.
Oh, I know you guys are not paying attention.
What?
You guys saw what happened in Egypt?
The pharaohs have risen.
No. So let's talk about the pharaohs have
the
risen.
pharaohs have risen.
Don't
a
phrase
brief
it that way,
explanation.
my guy. It's
Okay.
scary. I'm
So
sorry.
Egypt had a huge parade, which was extravagantly organized and arranged in order to move from the old Egypt Museum to the new Egypt Museum. So they ended up moving 22
The National
pharaohs.
Museum?
The National Museum.
Okay.
So they have a new one right now, and they ended up moving all like the old pharaohs that they had in the old museum.
How many?
22, 18 male, 4
Hmm.
females.
You can find it on YouTube.
It was a show.
There's a whole show.
It was a glitz.
Is that more than
Glamour.
England has?
Pharaohs? I don't know.
No, they don't.
Oh,
got a lot of
do.
mummies.
They do. They do
Yeah.
have mummies. No, but these are the ones that have been housed originally in Egypt.
Okay.
It was a big show. It was fun. It was nice. I thought it was a bit too much, honestly.
My neck hurts. And you're full of shit.
Yeah.
Let's go in more important
What
things.
else
Okay.
happened in Egypt?
First, we're going to play something for y'all, and then we'll talk.
Okay.
This is Sisi speaking after the Suez Canal debacle after the joke has sailed.
After the ship has sailed,
Yeah.
the plug has been unplugged.
Yes. خلاص select. يلا, that's
Okay.
good. You good? Got your system?
I
He's been
mean,
dying to do this for like 2 weeks. I kept telling him no.
Yeah,
How is it out?
It's
انبسطت?
been fun.
Are you a container or are you contained? What else do you have? What else do you have?
خلاص, it's all over.
We're good?
It's all over.
Good. All right, let's go. Let's
Twitter
do
has
this.
provided the comedy.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Twitter. Let's do this. This is I want to rewind it real quick. Up.
احنا ما بنتكلمش كتير بس انا بقول للناس كلها ما حدش هيقدر ياخد نقطة مية من مصر واللي عايز يجرب احنا ما بنهددش حد لو سمحتوا ما احنا عمرنا ما هددنا ودايما حوارنا رشيد جدا و يعني صبور جدا لكن ما حدش هيقدر ياخد نقطة مية من مصر والا هيبقى في حالة من عدم الاستقرار في المنطقة لا يتخيلها احد وما حدش يتصور انه يقدر يبقى بعيد عن قدرتنا. لا انا عمري ما اتكلمت كده وانا ما هددش حد. بقول تاني ميه مصر لا مساس بيها والمساس بيها خط احمر وهيبقى رد فعلنا في حاله المساس بيها امر هيأثر على استقرار المنطقه بالكامل. شكرا.
This is not a fucking joke.
What is this about?
Okay.
All right. No. You trust me. You don't understand. I'll explain it.
It's about the
Okay.
dam.
It's about the dam. Okay, but there's
Context, additional.
a huge context.
Okay.
You need to go back. So, the last 10 years, Ethiopia has been building this huge dam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's one of, I think, 4 or one of 7. All right.
It's among a series of dams.
You're talking about the Nile?
The Nile.
Yes.
Okay.
So the problem was that they wanted to fill it up, I think, at 60 billion cubic meter a year, and Egypt is like over 3 years, and Egypt was like, no.
Because if you do that, that stops the flow of water to Egypt because the Nile flows upriver, it doesn't flow downriver.
Yes.
So the Nile's source goes through Ethiopia, through Sudan, up to Egypt. Basically.
Yes.
So this is the argument. This is an argument. It's not a crisis, but it's a discussion that's been going on between Sudan, Egypt, and Ethiopia for.
It is a crisis. That's
Are
what I'm telling you.
Now it's becoming.
No.
crisis.
Are you telling me this dam is
There's
going
a
to block the whole
reason
Nile?
why.
They're basically saying, "Yo, we need this water for X, Y, and Z." Ethiopia
For energy.
that.
Yeah.
For X, Y, and Z. And Egypt saying, "Yo, if you do this, you'll fuck us over." So no.
So Egypt said that we're willing to go down to 30 million a year, I think. And they've been stalling for 10 years. Ethiopia always making excuses, saying we're studying, we're doing what. While they're doing that, they're filling it up.
There's been negotiations recently.
So the issue isn't not the dam that they just finished. They're talking about the second dam. Now, this was where it gets interesting. So, a little bit of history. Ethiopia has a bad history with dams.
Okay.
Ask Somalia.
Okay.
Every time, you're not balling with me right now? Open up the floodwaters.
And they flood Somalia.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
They have a history of that.
When did this happen?
I don't remember the exact dates.
Okay.
But they have a history of using it as a weapon. And Egypt knows that. So for 10 years, Egypt has been just like playing the political game. Now, all of a sudden, Sisi, he said very important things. He said there's a red line, and he said, "Ana ma bahaddid."
I'm just letting y'all know.
Yes.
I'm informing you.
Right after he said that, I think by the next day, there is a group from the military branch that went and touched down in Sudan, training with Sudan.
Okay.
So Sudan and Egypt are basically hand in hand against Ethiopia, knowing exactly what they're doing, what they've been doing for the last 10 years. And the question is not the first one you got it, the second one.
So it's basically a resource. So it's a war over resources.
No, it's a war over if you have this dam, you can flood me anytime you want. This is what it is.
Okay.
You're not trustworthy to have this. And there's a lot of political foul play in the background from different countries that are involved that they want this to happen. So Sisi coming out this strong, and what I loved about it right after he was done, Emirat, Saudi, I think Bahrain also, all came out and said, we support
Egypt's right to
exactly
have, its regular Nile waters.
We support Sisi in his direction. So, in the coming years, while that dam is being discussed, there could be some airplanes, just, some jets. Yo, is this like? This looks weird.
Mm.
Let me. They'd be flattening out real quick.
There's too many people swimming here.
Exactly. No, not even swimming. No, they're not gonna wait for the water to go up. They're not gonna wait.
See, that's the scary thing about this is it's water. It's like one of the most essential things that you need. So you can't. It's not something that I can compromise on.
See, the fear is not cutting off the water. Cutting off is one thing.
I think that's the bigger one.
No, you won't. Cutting off, you'll just blow it up and you have water again. It's about the amount of water that you're holding against me.
So
that's the scary part.
So it's a weapon that goes both ways.
So if you look at Egypt, and I could be wrong, but I remember I was looking at this map once to see, like, it's like a heat map where everybody usually are.
Everybody lives on the Nile.
Everybody's on the Nile.
Like more than 90% of the population.
So if you flood the Nile, you're taking out everybody. Not everybody, but you're taking out a lot of
large
people.
Population. But that's it's going all the way through Sudan as well.
And here's the thing, like our brothers in Egypt, we don't need to worry about them. That army, we gave them our support, but we know Num Kafo. We don't need to worry about that.
We know what they're doing.
Yeah, we know. See, a lot of people don't understand like how strong the Egyptian army is. They don't. They hear stories that was basically molded and shaped by different Western cultures to make it sound like, hey, these people are okay, but there's someone next to them who's strong. But everyone's hiding how strong that army really is.
There's a reason the U.S. pays them like
exactly.
billions and billions.
Yeah, but again, see, the thing, we know it, but people don't know. So, like, Ethiopia is going to get a rude awakening.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that, honestly.
Well, that's why he came out and actually said it publicly now.
So just so y'all know.
Yeah, just FYI.
Just putting it out there.
You will see something in this region that you've never seen in your life.
There's no blinking red
By the way, I
light
said
here.
seen, and I will stick to that.
With all the sands.
So this was very strong words that a lot of people, I didn't see them covering it.
Shit, maybe.
Bro, I was supposed to cover the last podcast and I totally forgot because of the bullshit that we were in.
Bro,
but this was very strong. This was like last Monday.
I've been seeing this in the news for the past couple of months regularly, like the discussions stopping, going back and forth. So
this was for 10 years.
Yeah, so him coming out and saying this now,
what he did right there.
He's basically putting a stop.
I'm sorry if the audio was mono for some reason. It's the clip that we found, which sound like trash. But that was eye-opening.
Well, I really hope. See, the thing is now that what scares me that with the whole Pharaoh's thing, I hope you didn't curse all this shit. You know about the whole Pharaoh's curse?
Oh, what?
Are you 5 years old?
No,
you believe in curses?
No, they still
Is
talk
this
about
Jumanji,
it.
my guy?
Yeah, you believe in curses? Oh my God. It's the Pharaoh curse. Have a small penis. Oh. What?
I don't think that's a Pharaoh's curse, my guy.
Oh, trust me, it is.
One of them. Probably.
Yeah, we know who you're talking about. You know yourself. Oh, you're dead.
No.
Anyway, so.
No, but I hope the water wars don't.
The water wars is going to happen.
Yeah, being water wars.
Yes. If Ethiopia wanted a solution, they would have done it in the last 10 years. But they don't want a solution.
See, that's the thing. Because it's water, it's not.
Yeah, it's not a joke. And here's the thing. Some people are saying, no one wants another war. My guy.
Nobody wants wars.
Nobody wants wars. But some people are asking for it. You're cutting off a life source and you're using it as a weapon against me. No, I will go to war.
I'd rather not, but you're not really giving me much of a
Well,
choice.
a lot of people that say I'd rather not, okay?
But see, that's the thing.
They don't understand what the world really is. They're living in a bubble with some hippies in what's name? What was it we were watching a second ago? In Guatemala or
the creative
it's an eco conservatory.
Yes, for the white people.
Yes.
Exactly. So that kind of bullshit. It's not gonna be that. It's gonna be, hey, listen, you think that you want peace, your next door neighbor doesn't want peace, doesn't give two shits about you. So while you're struggling for food, what you gonna do? You're gonna blame your government automatically. You're not providing. So what do you want exactly?
Where are you going?
You can't play fair.
No, you can't.
That's the problem.
No, you can't.
You try. Do you remember when you were drawing out the world without borders?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Water has been a problem for a long, long time.
Water has been the first problem.
And Nestle is one of the assholes who are also causing problems in that water.
And Nestle are still doing that.
Exactly.
You know what Nestle are doing?
No.
They go and they buy your water resources from under you. So say you are a village in the Ecuador and you have been living off this well for thousands of years.
Mm-hmm.
They come to the government, they buy the aquifer from right under your feet. So now every time you go to the well, they charge you.
Oh, shit.
This is our water now. No, you can't take it from the well because we're
Seriously?
using that. Yeah.
It's been going on for
Because
years.
we're using that to bottle our water, and they keep on doing that. And the bigger issue here is because of because of a lot of reasons, because of increased population, because of climate change, blah, 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 a lot of these natural aquifers that have been working great for thousands and thousands of years have now been drained out or can't be replenished or sustained as before because of environmental degradation, because of overuse, because of toxic waste seeping down underground. So water is not a fucking joke. And this is one of the things that you would worry about down the line. And now you see it come to fruition when you hear about this kind of shit. You know, how much water is there? Is there actually enough water to go around? Even for us, because...
And the thing is, Nestle has been doing it for years. If you look at all the water companies, look at how many of them are owned by Nestle. It's scary.
A large percentage.
Yes, it's a huge percentage.
Incredibly large percentage. And they're betting on water.
Aquafina.
Yeah, all of them.
And that's the thing. They're betting on water. They're betting on at the end of the day.
And that's why they're going around buying it. Because they know sooner or later you want it. And they're going to say, we got it. And then they get their asses kicked. That's going to be the end of it. You cannot take water away from people.
Y'all ruining all my childhood cartoons, my guy. First Mickey Mouse, now the Nesquik guy.
You're an adult. This is what happens in adult life.
What happened with Mickey Mouse? What did we do with Mickey Mouse?
Oh, Mickey Mouse has been buying all the companies and just...
So Walt Disney is Mickey Mouse?
And killing...
He is Mickey Mouse.
And killing innovation?
Yes.
That's the argument?
Yes, it is.
That argument has been made, has it not?
Well, anyway.
Let's not divert into Disney.
Exactly.
That's a whole other
Mickey
discussion.
Mouse.
Yes.
Best of luck and wishes to our homies in Egypt.
Amen.
Allah يقويكم صبركم ينصركم.
I look forward to going to the new museum.
We have your back. We pray for you, and hopefully you keep your waters. If they don't let you keep your waters,
And your pharaohs.
we got you. استوى مويه بس بشر.
We don't have a lot of water. We don't have any.
طلع عاد البقال الحين سريع 5 ريال تجيب مويه.
I will go to that dam myself. وين الفيش؟ وين الفيش؟
كيف اطفيه هذا؟
محمد وين زر؟
وين فك السلك بس.
Last time we saw Adi was walking into the dam.
And that's the beginning of the biography.
No one has ever seen him since. Also here, he's just falling off the dam.
See a bald head shining in the water.
Speaking of dam, okay, what was that clubhouse thing that was happening the other day?
What was that clubhouse thing?
I'm asking you, Shams. You're the one who was involved in it.
A little bit of context for our listeners.
Yes, please do. Let's go.
So there was a clubhouse discussion that was organized recently. I was invited.
Friday, 6 p.m.
Friday, 6 p.m.
Last Friday.
I was invited to said discussion. The discussion revolved around the theme of creating a hip-hop/rap community in Riyadh. It was hosted by a guy that I know called Talal. Talal is a rock enthusiast, musician. Connoisseur, yes.
Okay.
Who's that's his scene.
Okay.
And he ended up inviting Saud and Big Hass as moderators to this discussion.
There was another guy named Muhammad, I think, as a moderator.
I think those were the two main announced moderators. So I jumped in the discussion not as it kicked off, but like 10 minutes in. There was a lot of people in the room. We ended up jumping on the discussion as well. And
No. See,
we ended up,
what I keep telling you about we.
Okay, we ended up listening to the discussion
Yes,
as well to be more accurate.
Thank you.
And when the discussion...
I was triggered.
And as soon as I jumped in the room, I was invited to become a moderator and share my opinion. As we were busy that day, I didn't really have a lot of mind attention given to it, so I refused.
Until when?
Multiple times.
Until Adi was out of the picture,
repeatedly.
And until Adi went to the corner.
He was left alone.
He was left alone. He's like,
until
it's just time.
Until
it's my time to shine.
Papa's not here.
Until an hour and a half, I think, into the discussion. So the discussion lasted for almost 2 hours.
Nothing 2 hours plus.
Yeah, 2 hours plus.
Yeah, it was 2 hours plus.
So until an hour and a half into the discussion when they started looking at audience members, and I was nominated to speak.
Nominated.
Literally. Hey, Shamsi, we know you're here. We would like to hear your opinion. I jumped into the room. I said my hellos to the people into the room that I know. I told the members of the room that I supported their efforts in creating the community.
Which is bullshit.
Okay. And I apologize for my lack of extra input in regards to the discussion because of the busyness that we were, involved in.
Yes. Shams is looking at me. He's like, I know it's coming. It is coming. It is coming.
Okay. And the discussion basically. So my feeling about the discussion.
Yes. Let's go.
Honestly, I appreciated that Talal took the lead to start the discussion.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really know why Talal was taking the lead since Talal is like very much not a hip hop guy.
Mm-hmm.
Nonetheless, he brought a few people together. Honestly, I wanted more people that were involved in the scene. I was surprised to not see more artists.
What are you talking about? The whole list was the majority of artists.
More. Okay, let's put it another way. More.
There was less people from the community, from a community, and more people who are just been there for a while.
I mean, more.
Again, I'll hold what I'm saying because I don't want to cut you off. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's say more artists I'm familiar with. Maybe a lot of the artists that were there I'm not personally familiar with. I felt that the discussion was very meandering, very rambling.
Do you mean meandering?
Meandering. Okay. In the sense that it didn't.
I was about to say, isn't that from Mulan or something?
In the sense that it didn't really have a clear direction. A lot of people jumped in. A lot of people gave their experiences. They talked about their experiences, which was good.
How do you feel about that, Shamsi? And that's it. That's all I need you to do.
Okay. Honestly, I didn't feel like I got anything out of it.
Okay.
This is me. I didn't feel
Fair.
like I got anything out of it. No whatsoever. Like the only thing I got out of it, I actually got out of it was recognizing a couple of people in the scene that I didn't know about before. That was pretty much it.
Like who?
I have their names on my Instagram. I'm not half of them, honestly.
So you're full of shit.
I am full of shit.
Turks, how'd you feel?
I haven't listened to it from the beginning. To me, I jumped in
like more than half an hour into the discussion, like an hour almost. Into the
By the time I started listening, it was all about, yo, I'm here. My name is this. I do this.
To support with 1, 2, and 3, which was
I wanna collaborate and work with you guys.
And that's
one after the other. That's all I heard.
Okay, and that's one of the things that happened. People came into the discussion. They offered their skills. They offered their knowledge to other people in order to do it.
Let's stop rambling. Let's stop rambling for a second.
So that was.
We understand. Yeah. You said the same thing like 9 times.
Okay.
All right. So I asked you not to get involved, and you defied my orders. So Turks, get the brazen bowl.
The brazen bowl.
Get the brazen bowl ready.
Start cooking.
Start cooking, champs.
Did he tell you about the ropes?
No ropes.
No.
Okay.
No. I want bowl. Okay. I want that ass to be toasty. Okay.
Chart.
Exactly. I want to say the barbecue lines.
Like your Shamsi, well done, my guy.
The reason I asked you not to get involved is because I had an opinion, and you getting involved would basically make us look like we're not in sync, which we're not. Because you came in as Shamsi, you didn't come in as Pastor Kabsa.
Yes.
Okay? So I want that to be clear specifically to Talal. When Shamsi was invited, you invited Shamsi. You didn't invite Pastor Kabsa.
Yeah, I think I don't think he's familiar with you guys, so
I could really care less. The idea is that you were not speaking on behalf of Pastor Kabsa.
Not at all.
And Talal, we are not a vlog. Okay? Let's keep that honest for a second. And we're not part of the media. We're part of our own thing. So I'm gonna give you my point of view. First off, Talal, I don't know you. I've never met you. You're good friends with people who are very close to me, even brothers. And you know a lot of people that's in the same circle as me. But I'm gonna tell you how I felt about this. So at first, the topic was help create a hip hop community in Riyadh. صح?
Yes.
And then in the bio it said Sharqiyya, Jeddah will get different pages later on.
Yes.
Or different like clubhouse.
Different discussions at different times.
Cool. So
by the way, first time on Clubhouse. Like never used it before, so it was an interesting experience for me as well.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I don't know that. Man, I'm the one who invited you.
Like, yeah, but I've never actually used the application.
Oh, as in like, like you communicate, talk to people and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So,
there's a mute button after you stop talking.
Yeah, I did that. I hopefully did that.
Thank God. Yes, a lot of people forget.
Yeah.
A lot of I hear conversations like, yo, my guy, put it on mute for a second.
Okay, so
I thought it was about the same thing that we ramble about. This is a disclaimer. I'm going on a fucking rant. All right.
I'm gonna.
This is not personal. This is not a personal attack on anyone. I'm not attacking nobody. I'm just giving you my real raw point of view based on what everybody said.
Okay.
This is my analysis.
So you listened to the whole discussion?
Yes.
The good 2 hours plus.
I listened to it when I was in the car when we were driving with me and Jay, and when we came back here, I was listening. And then when I came to you, I got in. Everybody was listening.
We played it in the car.
We played in the car. On our way, we were in the digital city holding the phone listening. So we were paying attention to the whole conversation. Now, here's the thing. It was a failure. That's one. Two, I'll explain why it's a failure in a second. Two, stop wasting Saud's time. Saud has things to do. Okay? I really felt bad for Saud. But like, I don't want to message him like, screw up his vibes. But I would say, my guy, I know that you have things to go do right now. You've been here for 2 hours. Relax.
It went on for way too long.
It was way too long. And it was just repetitive over and over again. Shout out to everybody who was involved. But I think everybody just literally just missed the point. If we're building a community, you guys are literally talking about doing the same shit that you've been doing for years, which is, hey, inta hub hip hop, ana hub hip hop. Let's be friends. This is it. Yay. There we go. This is exactly what it is.
Okay.
The same thing they did with The Rock, the same thing they did with everything else. It's all the same.
That's step one, isn't it?
That's never step one. It's always been there. Man, rockers have been like 20 years, man. Ice, how long Ice has been doing it?
He has a dark history there as well.
I'm telling you.
Don't call it dark, my guy.
It was black.
They were doing concerts from back in the day. So is hip hop. Everybody knows everybody. Let's not act like, no, hey, we don't know where everybody is. Yeah. Okay? I don't think they did a good job of explaining what the hell's going on. I don't think the law did a good job as a moderator because the conversation was all over the place.
Yeah,
people were feeling like they have the right to express a feeling about a topic that they said an hour ago. Now I want to put in my 2 cents. Sahanom. Like, bro, like this was just going in circles and everyone's saying, oh, this is me. This is who I am. Okay, all right. Everybody on that list knows who the hell you are. I was looking at the people in the room. Everybody follows everybody else. Maybe there's a couple. No, I'm not going to say everybody. Let's say 80% of them. They already follow everybody else. They already know each other. So what the fuck were you doing? Big House was talking about educating. This is not like preschool, my guy. What are you educating in hip hop? What? I've been here, you see, educate for like 10 years now. I heard everyone say educate. How are you educating a culture that is not ours and a lot of us don't accept? How? Just fucking explain it to me. You can't. Educating is bullshit. People want to enjoy themselves. They want to have fun. Saud made a great post today on his Insta story, which is
the top Spotify artists.
The top 10 songs
in each country.
In each country, like in the region, and how all of them had like 7 hip hop songs, 5 hip hop songs.
Masr had 9 hip hop songs.
Yes. Okay.
Morocco had 6 out of 10.
So
Saudi had 1 out of 10.
And it wasn't even local.
It wasn't even local.
Yeah, it wasn't even local.
And there's an argument whether it's hip hop.
So it's a huge argument. Yeah. Okay. But here's the thing. That was a great one. That's a great lesson to teach what's going on over here.
But keep in mind, all of those artists in Egypt and in Morocco were local artists.
I know.
We're not talking about the Drakes here. We're not talking about the.
I totally understand. Yeah. That was like literally
just to point out.
I was going there.
Okay.
But thank you. All right. Hold on. Let me just fix my fucking train of thought again, Bushamsi. Okay. Oh, by the way.
Recalibrate.
Anyway, so these fools, okay, said, hey, let's have a conversation. Cool. The conversation wasn't there. No one talked about how not to educate the community, how to reach out to the community. You can't educate if no one is there. If I'm opening a school and there's nobody there, what am I doing with the school?
What do you mean by nobody? There's no students?
There's no students that want to get educated.
And we're talking about the fans here.
Every single person that gets into hip hop, he'll tell you what? He'll tell you my favorite artist is this, my favorite rapper is that, my favorite is this and this and this. And they did it. Okay? Why did they say that? Because they got influenced by someone else. It was none of you locals. It was none of you. So who are you educating? What, you need to talk about LL Cool J?
What do you mean? Go back for a second.
Educating about hip hop.
Okay.
Big House was on this thing about we need to educate the people, about the genre, about the local scene,
about the culture,
about the culture of hip hop. This is not something. Open up a workshop, my guy.
Like the audience doesn't care about this.
No one gives a shit about it, Shamsin. You know that for a fact.
I agree. People care about the sound. People care about the music.
If your quality is great, people will listen to you.
Exactly.
And if people listen to you, they want to hear your story.
And they will want to know more about you.
You know what's my problem with all these rockers? And my apologies to Fawaz, the large show off, and my brother Ice. Okay. My problem is that hip hop outlived rock. Just passed it. It passed it by centuries now, I think. All right.
Okay.
You got hurt.
Yeah.
You got hurt.
You know,
it's smack with some facts.
It's the truth. It's the truth. Like, yep. Okay. So when you go to them and they tell you, oh, first off, everybody plays the same songs. Okay. Everybody plays the same songs.
You know, I was asking him a couple of days ago, like, what are some good
Hold on. Stop ad-libs.
Okay.
So all of you are playing the same thing. So when you meet them and tell you about, oh, Jimi Hendrix and Metallica, how many people are interested? People who want to learn it are interested. Everyone else doesn't give a shit. And the people that came to you who are interested because they heard it somewhere else or they heard it from you and they want to do the same thing. That's when you educate. When you have something available already and people are walking into the door. When no one is walking into the door, who are you educating? Who's going to sit and listen? Nobody. I fucking dare you. Nobody.
I understand. I understand the concept. The audience is not looking for education. The audience is looking for quality.
Exactly.
It's not looking for
consumers.
School books. If they
We're
want
consumers.
they find it on Netflix.
We want to buy. We want to spend. We're just spenders. So I want to spend on quality. I want to spend on something that's good. I'm not here to understand your life story. Yo, give me one rapper that had this story that was so deep and everybody knows the track. Good, 0. Next. They got it all wrong. That's from the start. On top of that, now here's my issue with this. This is a total assumption from me, and this is not anything on Talal. Talal would say that I'm completely wrong, but this is what I understood as a businessman. Listen to this. It sounded like someone was collecting data. That's what it sounded to me. It sounded to me, listen, I have this Discord, and all you guys are here. Let's put all people from different genre in this Discord. Now, if you're in event management or you're in any sort of entertainment management,
building a database.
Exactly.
Which is why they ask you for emails all the time.
Exactly. So now you being in that room, you can go and say, hey, it's all right here, all the information. Okay, I mean, all these other artists are available. I have all the information for me. This is what it sounded like. It didn't sound like let's build a community. It sounded like let's build a database. Now, my question is, why does Talal want to build a database for? That's a question that he have to answer on his own. I could really care less.
There's a question here, like the Discord server. There's a Discord server. He's one of the things that we ended up the call with. And I have a Discord server. There's a lot of different types of musicians here. Feel free to join in the conversation.
Hello.
So, the idea of having a Discord server where a lot of people can talk is a good idea. I think.
For what?
For discussions.
Discussions about what?
If I want to meet somebody new.
So you mean to tell me that all the rockers and all the rappers and all the alternative music, they're all in sync about trying to build? The hip hoppers are in one direction, the rockers are in another direction.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The idea of
Don't give me an idea. Give me a plan.
The idea of having a Discord is good, but in practicality, in reality, we know this because from our experience, we've seen this. People move to the beat of their own drums. They're not going to wait for anybody.
Not only that, Discords have always failed. Before Discords, what was it? Facebook groups.
I remember that.
Yes. Yeah. And it failed. And it keeps failing because these idiots are running in circles. That's it. Everybody's running in circles. All these artists are running in circles. Not y'all idiots. I'm talking about the idiots overall.
Okay.
And all they've been doing is just running in circles, left and right. None of them have figured it out. The reason they haven't figured it out is because none of them are paying attention to the consumer. Everybody is thinking about themselves. I said this 6 months ago, and I'll fucking say it again and again and again. Everybody's thinking about themselves. That's it. I believe that room was a room to share information between each other, to build a database for something different. It's not for everybody. The room was not discussing how we can improve hip hop, how we can improve the sound, how we can create the sound. No, it wasn't. It was none of that. It was none of the important conversations that we kept having on this podcast.
True, very true.
Our conversation with Saud had more information than the whole 2 hours and a half or whatever it was.
I didn't jump in from the beginning, but were there any discussions were there any questions?
No.
Did anyone have any questions?
No, the questions came after an hour later, and there was still no questions.
No, there were no questions.
Why we don't have this like community in here, and why hip hop isn't getting that much traction?
Big House did a good job. If these people like never listened to hip hop before, like let's say someone was new there, Big House did a good job of telling you, listen, in Morocco this is happening, in Egypt this is happening. And Dubai, this is happening.
He also gave a breakdown of the culture. He's like, part of the education that we need to talk about is letting people know about b-boying, letting people know about DJing, letting people know about graffiti.
But they know.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, people do know, and the people that don't know don't care.
No, but people who already like hip hop know all of that.
True.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Social media has been teaching them this before that.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, I'm looking at my Instagram, I see a bunch of skateboarders. I follow a couple of them. I want to be a skateboarder. I go get a skateboard. I already saw what it is.
Saud made a good point there because we're talking about how we don't have DJs, how the art of DJing doesn't exist anymore. And then when you think about it, okay, maybe true. But why is that the case? Because what did DJs used to do? All they used to do is just grab tracks, records, and loop them. So Saud made that point. Mix them. Saud made that point that right now producers are the people that have taken over from the DJs.
Yes.
And the producers don't need to be in the forefront. And the producers are there. The artists are all there. But again, it goes back to the point that you were making is the consumer cares about the quality more than anything else. So
I really hope that I'm wrong about all of this. And I really hope that there's a specific agenda that they're trying to move forward with. But you making me join a Discord where everybody is there doesn't give me anything. Because if I'm going to talk about a direction for hip hop and how it should sound or how we could make it sound, how we can make it more local, the rockers are not going to feel the same way about what we're doing, because what we're doing is totally different and sounds different
and it's a different
to
audience.
what they're doing.
It's a different audience.
Also, hip hop is more relevant than rock. I don't care how many times they think they are relevant. They're not fucking relevant.
It has different requirements. It has different.
No, I'm talking about relevant. It's not relevant. Most people listen to hip hop more than listen to fucking classical rock or any of that bullshit.
Unfortunately true.
Let's all be honest.
Unfortunate. It's been a fact for a good 15, 20 years.
So many times I keep them saying, hey, let's be honest. Let's be honest. None of them have been honest. None of them have been honest. Because the core problems were never discussed. It was never discussed. This is why I got angry when you jumped in.
The core problem.
Because I don't want you to be involved, because what I heard wasn't something that we should be a part of, because we don't share the same vision. This wasn't, we care about the people. What can we do to get the people more engaged with us as a unit? It was none of that. Say your name, who you are, what do you do, how can you help the community? What are you trying to do, my guy? Saud said it best. He's like, listen, if I need someone, I go to him, I pay him, done. ريح دماغي. I pay you, I need a basis, bring me a basis, I pay him money for the sound that I need, he gets his paid, he goes. This is a very simple way of doing it.
It's a simple transaction, everybody's happy.
Simple transaction, everybody's happy. You can't have that conversation at Discord. You can't. You can't have these conversations at Discord of people from different genres who are not feeling the same vibe.
So how do you fix that? How do you? I'm just asking.
I'm going to reply to you. I'm going to reply to you. We can fix that by doing exactly what we've been doing, by having conversations behind the scenes. This is how we fix that. You know why?
Why?
Because let's be very, very honest, and we all know this. We don't like to talk about this, but people are stealing from us left and right. We put ideas, we put things, and we see the next day or the week after in certain places that it has no business.
And we're flattered.
It's not about flattery. I don't care.
We see it.
But I'm not going to give up something like that and have just whoever listen to it. No, the people you talk to are the people who are in the scene, who are trying to make it grow. You have a conversation with Saud. You have a conversation with Entitled. You have a conversation with Jeets, Cali B Element, all the homies at Capitol Records. You have that conversation with Middle Beast. You have a conversation with people who are trying to create an impact, not people who are talking about, hey, there's nothing available. Hey, there's problems here. Yeah, we know that. I thought this get together was supposed to be, hey, let's talk about the problems. And all I saw was people wasting each other's time. Seriously. They had a lot of time on their hand.
2 hours.
Like, I was literally getting business done while listening. If I had to sit down for that and just listen to that,
bro, we drove across the city.
I would have hung up a long time ago.
We literally drove across
the city. Because if you look at it, Saud would tell you, Big Hass will also tell you, anyone who has tried to run a business will tell you, if the conversation is not going nowhere, why am I here?
Why am I still talking?
Why am I around you? It is obvious that you are not the person to have the conversation with. I'm not saying as in you, Talal, or whatever, but like, the person that you're talking to. I don't see this conversation going nowhere. Why am I having a conversation with you? If you come to me and try to talk to me about like climate change, and I'm not a guy that doesn't give two shits, I'm not gonna listen to you. But suddenly, like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, oh my God, yeah, that's right, that's right.
Smile and wave.
Exactly. And there was a lot of smiling and waving.
You can hear it.
It was 2 hours. There was nothing. We didn't gain anything out of it.
Unfortunately.
Some people just collected data. They have information. Now they have a list of, hey, who is this artist, where he is. Some people are applying to jobs that they want. So things are happening. But that, whatever the hell that wasn't about building a community.
One more weird thing I noticed, the fact that it was limited to Riyadh. Why is it geographic? Why isn't it build a hip-hop community in Saudi?
So I have in my system, Riyadh, list. Jeddah, list. Sharqiyya, list. Oh, I have something coming up. Oh, flan. They all live over there. Hey, you guys available? Oh, by the way, I got the connects. I know everybody. Yeah, I know everybody in the scene. And on top of that, what annoyed me the most, and I told Saud today, I was like, listen, no hard feelings. He's like, about what? I was like, just wait. Okay? I don't like the fact that Saud was there. Personally. I don't like the fact that Saud was there.
Because?
Besides wasting his time, because we had a conversation about people who are not in hip hop talking about hip hop. With all due respect to Talal, he's not a hip hop guy. So he's not going to understand the scene.
True. Very true.
He is about something different than what we are. So this is what annoyed me. And I'm sure Saud has a good explanation why he's there. Let's be honest. Saud is a humble guy. He likes to always support. He likes to give back. So this is one of the things that he does. And this is him as a person. And I respect and appreciate all that. But to me, as a business guy, I was like, yo, you're wasting my guy's time. You're seriously I'm sure Big Hass has better things to go do. Because that was nothing. I'm sorry. If people tell me that was successful, I will call them liars. That wasn't successful. That was a waste of fucking time.
I don't think it was successful.
It was disrespectful, is what it was. You had someone that doesn't understand, that doesn't care for it, leading no topics, which I think this is why Talal couldn't really moderate, because what are the topics? What are the problems? He was hoping that everybody else would take the lead on the conversation.
This was the ramble I was talking about.
Exactly.
The fact that it didn't feel like it had a direction.
Bro, like some guy, I don't know who it is. I don't want to mention names. Like, they finished the conversation about an hour ago, and this guy comes in, he's like, yeah, so you guys were talking about yada yada. Like, bro, that was an hour ago. Don't take me back. Like, and dude, his whole conversation is what? Yo, and I love Flan, and I love this guy, and I love that guy. Big up to this guy, also this guy. Like, what? What? You just trying to tell me that you know everybody?
That's not helpful.
That you're here?
That's not helpful.
That you like everybody so people can like you back? This is not the conversation we need to have right now. All these rappers, they're all nice guys. You can have conversations with each other. You can go straight to the DMs if you like. You'll get a reply on sooner or later.
Everybody's accessible.
But saying this is to build a community is disrespectful to the thing that we've been trying to do for a while, for a thing that we've been bitching and moaning about. He reached out to you. I'm glad he never reached out to me. Because if he reached out to me and I had to stay through that, after that, Talal would have had an earful. Talal would have had an earful. And by the way, Talal, this is me really trying my best to like hold my anger down, because I was asked nicely by my brother, who you know, not to be adil.
Yeah. Which is an actual thing.
Yes.
So
I'm trying my best. But if you're asking about my aggression, it's at 1,000 right now. Because what I had to sit through was disrespectful. All you had to do was sit through this podcast for the last 6 months, and you can hear the complaints that we have about the community. Shout out to Saud and Cali B and B Elements and everybody that gave us a shout out and said that they appreciate our work. Yes, because we're with you on this. We're trying to see you go forward. We're trying to see you go up. We're trying to help you move forward. This is us doing that from ourselves. No one asked us to do that. But that, Shamsi, your ad-libs. But that was pure disrespect to everyone involved. It was a waste of time. There's nothing that came out of it. I don't believe that there's something that was supposed to come out of it to begin with, when there was no fucking structure to begin with.
Or agenda.
I honestly felt like that time could have been used for something much better. I think Talal should give it another shot. And this time should really put a question down. If he really cares to understand about the problems and wants to understand from people who want to fix it, the people are available over there for him to go to. Get the questions ready, go talk to these people, and just have these people. That's it. You don't need everybody involved. Just have these people. Have that conversation with them. Moderate that conversation about, hey, I'm not one of you guys. I'm in the music scene, yes. I've been listening to everything that's happening in the music scene. But I'm not one of you guys. So what difficulties are you guys facing in this scene? And let it be a healthy discussion about finding solutions, not just saying, oh, there's a problem here, there's a problem there. We know there's problems. There's always been problems.
So it needs to be constructive. It needs
Yes.
to be, yes, definitely. I agree. It needs to be something that where you can bring different points of views. And that's one of the things that I noticed, that I didn't feel there was enough different points of views from people who were actively in the scene. A lot of the people that ended up talked about, yo, I was in the scene 5 years ago or 10 years ago, and I stopped. but I'm still a fan.
On top of that, yeah, all those people that said I've been in the scene for like 5 years, 10 years. So what?
No, great.
No, it's not great.
What are you doing
you're
right
the
now?
problem. You've been here for 10 years, and the scene is still the same. What have you been doing for 10 years?
Not much.
That's my question. If you've been here for 10 years, what have you been doing? Don't tell me that you had a show. Don't tell me you had this, you had that. I don't care about any of that. What have you done?
It's a great question. It's a good question.
Exactly.
So again, going back to that, once you are able to get the stakeholders that are currently driving the change and have that different points of views come out in that discussion, then maybe you can do something with that.
And that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that all get together was because one person is trying to take lead. Now, who is this person that's trying to take lead? Let's keep it like out of this picture. It's not the time for it. It's not official. But if this person wants to lead all the music, then we have a problem. Because this doesn't sound like it's about the community. It sounds like it's about you. That's another problem. And me being myself, I will point out when you become a hypocrite. He knows what I'm talking about and he's listening. So when that happens, trust me. I know your bosses. I'm going to make sure that you have limited work on what you're doing. Because if we're going to put someone with ego up there, I don't want them. If you want to give back to the community like you say you want to, that's a different conversation. This is something that we will all support. All of us, all the artists, all the people in media, all the people in fashion and hip hop, we will all support it. But it doesn't sound like that.
Well, here's hoping they're actually listening.
Oh, no, they are listening. And if they're not, trust me, they're going to get the message to tune in. Because let's stop playing the game of trying to fool each other. If we're really serious about this, then we need to be serious about this.
True.
We can't just allow this bullshit to keep going. You guys are artists. You guys want to thrive. How are you going to thrive if you're running around bullshit? If you're just shaking your hands and saying, yeah, I love you. I heard you from 10 years ago. So what? What have you given back to the culture? What have you given back to the local people? What have you done? From what I saw, nothing.
Not much.
Nothing. So none of you have the right to sit there and say, we're going to discuss about a community. You're discussing about yourselves. If you want to discuss about a community, about musicians, that's a different conversation that I will never get involved in. I am not a musician. I'm not going to be involved in this conversation.
Nor am I.
I'm not going to say anything. Turks can come in for like 2 minutes.
Hopefully.
Because he played one instrument.
Trumpet.
The ukulele.
No, he blows the trumpet.
He blows other things too. Anyway, so.
And the horn.
What? So, I didn't really want to go on too much of a rant on this, but that was really ridiculous.
You didn't. After all that. Interesting.
It's like a CC. I'm a bad.
Yeah.
I'm a bad.
It's a statement of facts.
And I'm a bad.
You're just letting, putting facts out.
No, they said they want honesty. Here's my honesty to you.
Unfiltered.
You should have done it a better way.
We promised an unfiltered opinion. You got an unfiltered opinion.
I think.
As much as we wanted this to succeed, and you know what? We were actually looking forward to this.
Yes, we were.
We were looking forward to
I
this.
was. This is why I don't want to get involved.
That's the thing.
I told you, let's not get involved because we're not artists.
Because
let the artists speak.
I agree completely. We wanted to see where it went. We hoped it would have went somewhere more fruitful, somewhere more productive. Hopefully next time it will. And
I'm telling you, if next time it's gonna be the same thing, I'm not even gonna pay attention to it. I'm gonna be sticking to my own lane, running with my own thing, trying to talk to the people in the background, trying to have the conversations, trying to lead something, to move something forward for everybody. I'm not gonna sit in public and say, "Hey, I'm here." Well, this is why I told you I don't want to be involved. I'm not trying to be the face of anything. And if you guys want to talk about what it is in the scene, then you're talking to people who are in the scene. Simple as that. It's not that hard. And we're telling you exactly how we feel. We're telling you that what you did was disrespectful to the scene.
Not appreciated.
At all.
Not appreciated.
As a fan of hip hop, as a fan of local artists, as a fan of half the people that were there, I thought it was a waste of time. I do not want to be involved in it. I don't want my name to be around it. I don't want it to be in the Discord. I don't want to be nowhere near it. It doesn't represent the vision that we have. It doesn't represent what we're trying to do, what we're trying to raise, the awareness that we're trying to raise. It doesn't help us. It doesn't help nobody. It helps certain people. None of those people are us.
One of the things that we talked about a lot is like promoting excellence and promoting people and promoting talent, and a lot of that comes from people working together and people collaborating together. That discussion had the potential to allow that door to be opened. It wasn't fulfilled. It just wasn't.
That's how we're gonna leave on that one.
Truth.
I'm so dissatisfied, man.
You like the Truth Turks?
I guess I do.
Yeah.
After hearing all this,
No, like you were there. You were there for the whole discussion.
I was.
You know, did you feel that we were off point? Honestly.
No. It was بالنسبة لي أنا, it was a waste of time. I did not gain any new information from that discussion.
For the
whatsoever.
good hour plus that you were
that
listening.
you made me listen to.
Yes.
Yes.
It was by force, actually. Yeah, it was.
You walked in
it was
playing
by
this
force.
shit like,
Bro,
okay.
I got to the guys before we headed out. I got to the guys and I spent a good half an hour in the car just like listening. And then I realized he was inside on his own. I was like, haram.
He was listening in the car.
I was listening in the car.
Yep.
But then I walked down.
What a loser.
He was chilling and I'm like, okay.
I was also listening in the car.
Hey, like I put it on speaker and that was it. We went on our day and fuck.
I remember I walked in, both of you looking at the phone.
I was like, you're here? Can we move? Can we go now?
Yeah.
But
sour taste in my mouth. Seriously, left a sour taste in my
Can I
mouth.
tell you
I
something?
was so annoyed.
this was a good week. Alhamdulillah, this was a good week.
This is a good personal week, but that ruined it for me, to be honest. Like, we've been bitching and screaming about this for like 6 months. And I don't know why do people think that they can do whatever the fuck they want and not listen to people who are complaining. I'm not talking about us. What we're complaining about is what everybody's saying, yeah, we agree with you. We're literally just sending a message to you through the people that we know and the things that we feel. And none of you are listening. So this community is never gonna fucking grow. It's just gonna fade away. It's not gonna be important. Ask yourselves a question before we go. And we're about to bounce because I'm not gonna stay in this bitch like for long. Fuck this.
زعلتوا زعل يا جماعة.
Wamp wamp. Ask yourselves, can you guys be signed as official artists in Saudi? And then come and talk to me. We out?
We out.
Peace.
Peace.